Yes.
Why naked?
Yeah, you're the police officer. See that?
Welcome to Behind the Blue Lights, where we shine a torch on misconduct, break down police and legal encounters, and keep accountability front and center. Today's footage is courtesy of DP Audits. Make sure you check the link in the description, subscribe to his channel, and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, DP captures one of the most outrageous displays of behavior we've seen yet. While calmly recording an officer being disrespectful towards a member of the public, he steps in and urges the officer to show some professionalism. The response? He's violently shoved to the ground, left injured, and then threatened with arrest when he dares to object. Instead of responsibility, the officer doubled down, and now a serious legal claim is looming that could cost him his badge.
Listen, I ain't got time for this.
Don't speak to me like that.
Come speak to me, yeah? Right. You've been causing some issues.
No, he ain't.
He hasn't.
I'm talking to him.
No, he ain't.
Okay, I'm
Oi, calm yourself
Go
down.
away.
Calm your attitude down. Speak to the public with respect.
Listen, go away.
I'm telling you to calm down.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm DP Audits. Respect. I'm carrying on all I want. Speak to the public with respect and integrity like you're meant to. Why is there no police here?
Go and speak to the inspector.
You call through now and tell him to send police.
No, you don't tell me what to do, pal.
Oh, shut your attitude up as well,
Right,
you.
go
Wind
away.
your neck in.
Wind
Wind your neck in, yes.
Why naked?
Yeah,
Step
you're
away
the
from me,
police
please.
officer.
Step away from me.
See that? That's a claim and a half. You're getting a claim against you. You little You're losing your job, you little...
Yeah, you think so?
See that, guys?
That's assault.
Witnesses, yeah?
You do nothing wrong.
You assaulted me.
Right.
On camera.
Whoa.
Yo, he's off his head. He can't be a copper.
Whoa.
That's... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wind your neck and look how bad he is.
All DP did was tell the officer to calm down and show some respect. But rather than act like a professional, the officer acted like a bully in uniform. Shoving someone to the floor over words isn't policing, it's aggression. And this wasn't some snap reaction to danger. It was a deliberate move to assert control and silence criticism. Policing is supposed to be about keeping composure under scrutiny, not throwing tantrums when challenged. Doing this in front of members of the public makes it even worse. Instead of being a role model, the officer exposed exactly what happens when power isn't matched by self-control.
Go away.
Nah, I'm in public. Shut your mouth and your attitude up. You're a public of the servant of the public.
Okay.
There's no, you're breaching the peace.
You ain't spraying him.
Okay.
You ain't spraying him. And I'm doing nothing wrong.
No, you're not. You speak to them like that's what you're doing. You don't get to speak to public like that. You don't get to speak to people like you're speaking to him. That's not how your role works. You're a police officer of the law, serving the crowd and serving the people. Respect and integrity. Remember your oath and your college of peace in training. You absolute disgrace. The way you push me over now, you're getting a claim against you. You're getting sued.
Right.
You should lose your job for that as well.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see, won't we? And you're going to be all over the internet. Do you know how many people are going to see you? You're live now.
Good for you.
Welcome to YouTube, you how about that?
Okay, swear at me once more, I'll lock you up.
Higher threshold. Is there any complainants? Is there any complainants for my swearing? Any complainants? Your officers need to arrest you.
Okay.
You assaulted me.
Right.
You need to arrest your fellow officer. Section 26, he just pushed me on the ground, threatened me with power for telling him to rack himself. Now, arrest your officer now.
The auditor immediately demanded that his colleague be held to account under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, the very law that makes misconduct in public office by police a criminal offense. This wasn't a chaotic arrest gone wrong. It was a deliberate assault because an officer didn't like being told to act professionally. It's the same principle behind the case of former South Wales officer Richard Hellaying, who was convicted under Section 26 for abusing his role. That precedent shows how seriously the courts treat these abuses of power, and why this case is more than just bad behavior. It's potentially criminal.
You're online on YouTube, you're going on YouTube, you don't do your jobs correctly, you're going to look like idiots. Nah, he's assaulted, he's assaulted me, mate.
We need to work out what's gone on.
He's pushed me, he's foot to me like that because he was speaking to him like club and I told him to speak to members of the public respect like you're meant to and professionally, and that is the worst example. He needs to be fired, he's getting sued or we're putting a claim against him. That was outrageous. Arrest him. Arrest him. Do your job that the College of Policing tells you to arrest him.
You need to relax. You need to calm down.
You need to arrest him.
You hear? You need to talk to me. Tell me what's going on. So obviously dealing with.
He was talking to him, and the way he was speaking to him was disgusting. The way you do not speak to members of the public like that. The way he was disgusting. Everything about him was disgusting. He's going to get. Do you know how many views he's going to do online now?
Well, listen.
He'll go viral with the way that was. That was one of the worst situations I've ever seen. I've done this for a year now. You need to arrest him.
Okay, well, we're not going to arrest him. But
You're not going to arrest your colleague when he's just broke the law and assaulted a member of the public.
But you're entitled to make.
What does your College of Policing treat you at the beginning?
Listen,
When you call your officers? No, you listen to me. He has assaulted me and broke the law.
I'll listen to you. You're entitled to make a complaint online.
You're getting sued, mate.
Okay.
Look at him. Look
Number
at
one
him.
lesson: don't put me in my personal space.
Instead of acknowledging what he'd done, the officer played the victim, as though his personal comfort outweighed the public's right to hold him accountable. But personal space isn't a legal shield for assault, especially when you wear the Queen's crown on your chest. Officers are trained to stay composed when things get tense. To use force just because you feel uncomfortable isn't about safety, it's about power. And power misused like that isn't policing, it's misconduct, plain and simple.
Okay.
Right, identify yourself.
7459.
Name, station.
Okay, don't need to give money.
Yes, you do.
No.
3 forms. You've used your powers against me. 3 forms of identification.
Don't point at me.
I'll point all I
Don't
want.
point at me.
No.
Yeah.
3 forms of identification. You're going to push me again, are you?
If you can put in my space, yes.
Oh, you're in my space now. What would happen if I
Well, what
pushed
I'm
you?
doing, well, you can try.
Ah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
See this, people?
Yeah.
You're welcome to
Have a-
YouTube.
Have a good day.
What's name and fucking station
Have a
as
good
well?
day, sir.
Name and
Thank you.
station. I don't know. On his name and station, he's got to give 3 forms of identification.
The College of Policing sets clear rules. If you're asked to identify yourself, you must give your name, rank, and station. Particularly if force has been used. This isn't optional. It's there to protect the public and ensure accountability. Yet after physically assaulting someone, this officer refused to identify himself, deliberately making himself untraceable. That's not just arrogance. It undermines trust, erodes transparency, and leaves the victim unable to pursue justice. A nameless officer after an assault is as dangerous as the assault itself.
Have a good day. You ain't going to have a good day when it follows through on you. Welcome to YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Look at this, guys. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Really?
Yeah, the state here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Absolute.
Swear at me again, I'll lock you up.
Because you can't use a higher threshold. You can't lock me up for that.
Really?
Yeah, section 5.
Really? You think so? That's it, you can walk him back.
See, he was going to arrest me, guys. Will, sort him out, man. He's horrible, mate.
Right there, how's it going?
Him, he pushed me over there. His attitude stinks. He's threatening to arrest me, power spray me. The opposite of you. He needs to be sacked. He needs to be arrested. He should be arrested by fellow officers under your College of Policing to protect members of the public. He should be arrested for that.
Let's not forget, the auditor had just been attacked. He was shaken, injured, and understandably furious. If he swore in that moment, that wasn't harassment. It was raw human emotion after being shoved to the ground. For the officer to reply, "Swear again and you'll be locked up," is abuse layered on abuse. The law holds officers to a higher bar because they are trained to manage stress, not weaponize it. Threatening arrest because a victim reacted emotionally shows not just poor judgment, but a complete lack of understanding about what public trust actually means.
Should have arrested him.
As you know,
You should have arrested him. Wait till you see the footage.
we can't arrest anyone, as you know. As a piece
You
of
can't know. They should have arrested him.
So what you can do, if you want to make a complaint.
Well, I've never
there is a
experienced
process.
anything like him.
Well, I haven't seen
Ever,
it.
mate.
Let me hear what you said.
Ever. You know I'm sound reviews when you say sound.
So you know what
I've
I'm
never
gonna do?
experienced
Let me
that.
say one thing.
He is a dangerous police officer. He should
say
not be
one
in the
thing to
police.
you.
You should not be in the police. You are a dangerous police officer. You are a dangerous police officer. You should not be in a front-facing role. You should not be going out the public. You are disgusting. You are a shame.
Stand back.
Shameful. Shameful. You should not be a front-facing officer to the public. You are a danger to the public, my friend. You're the reason people like me exist, because of people like you.
You know that as well as me, this place is covered in cameras. Okay? So ergo, if you have a complaint, and you're an auditor, you probably feel...
I've got it on film. Yeah, I will.
Mr. What can I call you?
Just call me DP.
DP.
Or Paul.
So-
Call me Paul. Call me Paul.
So, if you want to make a complaint, which really you want, whatever happened will be covered in cameras, won't it?
Yeah,
So, do
he
you know
cannot
what I
be
mean?
in a role
So-
as a police officer. I'm sorry.
What I would suggest.
I'm not having a go at you. That was outrageous.
What I would suggest is, after an incident like that, our adrenaline is high, which can lead to action.
Nah, when you see the footage, there's no excuse for his behaviour then. Initially.
Whatever's happened is happened.
What's worse is when a second officer tried to brush it all off, saying the first was just running on adrenaline. That excuse is as weak as it is dangerous. Police aren't random people in a street brawl, they're professionals trained to rise above adrenaline, not be ruled by it. If a member of the public shoved an officer and said, "Sorry, adrenaline," would that be accepted? Of course not. Yet here it's being used to shield misconduct. This double standard is exactly why the public grows more distrustful with every incident like this.
Just try and bring.
Nothing's going to get done about it.
Hang on, no.
Nothing's going to get done about
So
it.
whatever's happened, you would try and just get your adrenaline down, carry on with what you're doing, auditing, whatever, seeing what's going on, videoing,
Yeah.
and then
Where's the police presence, man?
when your adrenaline's high, you can react to things that you won't normally react to.
To be honest with that proper then, the reason I snapped at him because the way he was talking to this fella here was the most, honestly, you know what I'm like, Will. If you sound, I'm sound with you. This was the most outrageous thing I've seen from a police officer in probably my life, Will. And I've been beaten up by yous and everything. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Shameful, and I hope he's reprimanded when you get back to the station. I hope you tell him that he's wrong in what he's doing, and do what your college of policing tells you to call your fellow officers out. That's the professionalism you need to do, because of these sort of things. Them comments is ruining your relations with the public. So you need to tell them, and I hope you do, Will, because that was disgusting.
DP also called out the silence from the other officers present, and he was spot on. The College of Policing's Code of Ethics says officers must challenge misconduct, not look the other way. Every time they stay quiet, it chips away at trust and makes the good officers' jobs harder. The public notices when no one speaks up. Silence isn't neutral, it's complicity. And it tells the world that protecting the badge matters more than protecting the people.
Was the worst attitude I've seen from a police officer
really
in my
surprised.
entire life. And I grew up ghetto and shit.
I'm not saying you're lying, I'm not saying it didn't happen, I'm just saying I'm surprised. And that's
Well,
me being really straight.
You'll still see the footage anyway, and you're going to be in shock. Yeah, and you know what I'm like? I was telling him, at first he kind of relaxed a little bit, and then I think his ego took back over. And then he had to start.
It's really surprising. As long as you're alright.
No, I'm alright.
That's the most important thing.
Tell him KHNK solicitors will be in contact with him soon.
I didn't hear it.
Tell him the solicitors will be in contact with him soon, man. Oh, and I will go to the ISP, all that, right? Go through them methods. I want him removed as his role as a police officer. After that, today, he should not be a police officer. I know he's your friend, Will, but I'm sorry, he shouldn't. It's dangerous. Can't be having danger like that.
That's why DP is now taking this case to HNK solicitors. He's not just brushing it off, he's demanding proper accountability. This wasn't a grey area, it wasn't split-second danger. It was a clear abuse of power, a shove to the ground for daring to call out misconduct. Then a refusal to identify himself. Then threats of arrest over swearing. Then excuses from colleagues. All of it builds a picture of arrogance, entitlement, and a culture of silence. This isn't one rogue officer, it's a wider failure to police their own ranks. And now it's heading for court, where the excuses will no longer work. DP stood his ground, refused to be intimidated, and is fighting not just for himself but for everyone who expects police to act lawfully and professionally. There's no place in modern policing for officers who use their authority like this. That's it for today's video. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe to support independent coverage. And don't forget to check out DP Audits, show him some support for standing firm. This was Behind the Blue Lights. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.